Well, they did it. They made it even more creepy and ominous. It's kind of weird though. The dare mode music felt more like discordant and like harsh sounding, like distorted almost. This is just kind of like ominous, I guess, more so than wrong, like the dare mode one. But yeah, welcome back to Red Prince Curse mode. But before we do Curse mode, I have some things to do, so sadly we can't just jump in straight away to Curse mode, because I did look at the dares, and like we could go through those as well. I think I will, so in case you don't want like spoilers for every single dare that there is, look away now for a while, I guess, skip a couple minutes once this is on YouTube. But yeah, I'm just gonna read through, like, you know, the list of dares, and there's a couple of interesting ones and a couple of like awful sounding ones, and there's one in particular that I really wanted to experience, and setting that up took a long time. God, that was annoying to try and set up. Like, it just wouldn't show up for way too long, and I had to make like macros to reset the day, and eventually just figure out like use different mods to cheat so that I could like use it or do it like more easily by like speeding up the game and stuff, and my god, it was a bit of a headache, so I will show off those mods as well. But yeah, let's read through dare mode. So I actually didn't read all of this in case there's like something new here. Yeah, just a new letter. Yeah, exactly. Some fail when you call it a day if you haven't fulfilled them. Those are honestly kind of the worst ones, in my opinion. Because like you have to accomplish something, or else you fail the entire day, instead of you just have to avoid something. It's like a lot easier to just avoid something than to do specific things before the end of the day, I feel. And yeah, fourth dare might bug and not show anything, which is very strange. And that is apparently, it says like later on that yeah, it is apparently specifically if this dare shows up as the fourth dare. But the weird thing is this dare also can't show up as the first dare. That's what I was resetting the game for over and over and over and over until I made a macro to do it like quicker. And then I learned that, oh, actually this one can't show up as the first day. So you can only ever see this one as dare 2 or 3. So yeah, having to re-roll save files over and over was quite tedious for that one. But yeah, okay, so what is this about? Yeah, just you can have up to 8 dares, apparently, is the maximum. And if you have fewer, then yeah, it just adds the ones up to 4, so you can like beat the game with that. Yeah, it does show, but only as the second day dare or the third day dare, never as the fourth one or the first one. So yeah, spend 30 seconds each day in the lavatory without leaving, and there's some more details here, but I'll leave that for later. Dare you to never touch the center door in the entrance hall. That sounds very, very easy, just like you can't draft north, but I mean, you can just draft around, so that would be a very trivial one. I dare you to always pick the first floor plan. We've seen that. And that's fine. That one is like not that bad. This one, at first I thought like, oh, that's not bad, but then I realized no, actually the wording is very precise and it does sound kind of bad. I dare you to make exactly 1 purchase or trade in each shop you draft. So it's not that, oh, you can only do 1, you have to do 1. You have to buy something from the kitchen, the commissary, the trading post, the showroom. So like showroom is just like a run ender if you draft it, because you probably can't afford anything. And it's just kind of a shame too, because like then if you get, you know, the money storeroom and maybe some allowance or something, then the commissary just ends up being not useful because you can only buy 1 item, never more. So yeah. Oh yeah, the aquarium too, it does note that the aquarium is a shop where you cannot make any purchases, so the aquarium is just a run killer. You just lose if you just draft the aquarium, which is pretty bad. So yeah, I mean, I guess you don't need the aquarium. Honestly, the aquarium kind of gets like more value later on once you have upgrades for it and in just like later game drafting strategies and stuff. Oh, interesting. So this also works. If the guest bedroom mimics the aquarium... Wait, that's weird. it mimics the aquarium, but isn't it mimicking the bedroom portion? Like, it then somehow mimics the shop portion as well, and you fail it. That's kind of interesting, too. Yeah. I dare you to always have at least 20 steps. This one isn't, like, bad, but it's kind of annoying. It sounds kind of unfun, just because, like, it's just like you're almost doing curse mode at the same time when you're doing this. Yeah. I don't know. That just sounds not, like, unworkable if you get it as the third or fourth dare, but definitely, like, annoying, in my opinion. Never draft all 5 rooms in a rank. That one is definitely, like, it's easy enough to work around, but it's one of the easiest ones to forget about, I feel, to always keep in mind all of the rooms that you've drafted. I dare you to open an empty box in each parlor you draft. So basically, parlors are just like empty rooms until you get the upgrade for them, and you can get 2, what's it called? 2 wind-up keys. So yeah. Wait, the foundation? Oh, if the foundation was drafted in a previous day, it does not count as a room drafted for this dare. Oh! I just avoided that the entire time. We had the foundation, and I just, like, never drafted all 5 in there, I think? Huh. Yeah, I didn't know about that. That's interesting. Yeah, additional wind-up keys, you can still claim the prize. I dare you to press no more than 1 switch or button in each utility closet. So this one is, like, fine if you don't get it as your first dare, or, like, if you don't get it before you've gotten the utility unlocked the gemstone cavern. So, like, you would definitely need this as the second, third, or fourth dare, but after that point, it's probably pretty trivial. Like, we didn't really make use of the utility closet, and, like, most of the time, I guess you would just want to, like, flip off the keycard security system, and then maybe some days you might want to open the garage or something, but yeah. If you can unlock the gemstone cavern before you get this dare, it seems pretty trivial. I dare you to leave the Mount Holly blueprint on the entrance hall table. When I was rolling dares, I got this one a lot, and yeah, it's kind of a fun one because dares are in effect as soon as you start the day. So if you just, like, start a dare run and this is your first dare and you just pick up the blueprint before you check what the dare is, you just instantly fail. Game over, and you have to redo it and get a new one. So this one actually, like, this one sounds pretty bad, but at the same time, I actually feel like this one sounds kind of fun. Like, I wouldn't have minded to do a run like this, where you just, like, have to remember the layout the entire time. It's sort of fun, kind of, assuming the other dares wouldn't be obnoxious with that. Like, having this plus that you cannot re-enter rooms more than 3 times, that would be awful. But I could see this one actually being a little fun as a challenge. I dare you to only press correct numbers in the billiard room. Honestly, should be pretty trivial up until, like, very late, and, like, are you really playing dare mode that late? So this one is probably fine, and, like, you might lose a day or 2 here and there if you accidentally mess up, but yeah, I don't feel like this would be a big deal. And this one we saw, I dare you not to step foot in the pool. Again, you can draft it. Yeah, you can draft it, you can get the pump room. Yeah, it just turns the pool into, like, a dead end, essentially, that you can't enter, which is not that bad. Hello, Lorgon. Is your streak saved? Is Twitch saving your streak? I dare you to open each locked trunk in your house each day. This one sounds kind of bad, honestly, to me. Like, you can't really control if you get trunks in days, and sometimes you might not have the keys for them, or you might not want to spend those keys, so yeah, like, oh god, the cursed coffers count? I mean, you wouldn't really see that, but that's interesting. Oh, but the garage trunk does not, and the treasure trove, okay. Yeah, so that's not too bad then, but still, like, you'll probably see trunks in the den, in the bedroom. I guess you would just kind of try to avoid drafting those. And, like, where else do you normally see trunks? Morning room can have them. Courtyard is kind of a bad room then, like, that has frequent trunks. But yeah. This one is, like, fairly bad, I would say. Maybe not run ending, but definitely not something you like to see. And this is probably, honestly, one of the worst ones, in my opinion. I don't think there's many more that are as bad as this one, so really, I should have redone my whole save once we got this one, because, man, it's very frustrating. I dare you never to draft den again. Well, if you get the you can't open lock trunks, and then this one, it's kind of a good synergy, because then you wouldn't really want to draft the den anyway, so that's fine. I dare you to draft the most expensive floor plan you can whenever you have 3 or more gems. That's pretty bad. This is pretty equal to this one, I would say, because like it just completely destroys your gem economy. You just can't really use gems in like a useful manner anymore. You'll just like, oh, here's a vault in my only path. I have to take it because I have 3 gems. Silly me. Yeah, that sounds very, very bad. This is definitely one of the worst ones. Wait, does there appear... Oh! Oh, damn. If you just have Hovel, you basically can't use Hovel. If you have 3 or more gems, it just fails you instantly. Oh, man. The reason you don't like dare mode is it might be easy, might be hard. Kinda ad hoc, yeah. You might not completely understand the rule until you fail. It might have bugs. Yeah, I mean, it definitely might have bugs. The other stuff, for me, doesn't really... I don't mind. I kind of like the fact that you can get, like, an easier run in dare mode that just has trivial dares, and some dares might be horrendous and really obnoxious. Because, I mean, if you're playing it as, like, not your first playthrough, I mean, you can't play it as your first playthrough, but, you know, like, you don't just jump into it right when you unlock it, and you know everything about the game. I feel like most of the dares are pretty easy to work around, and even the really bad ones, like you could just throw the run away, you're wasting a couple hours at most. So yeah, I don't know, I kind of like dare mode, probably more than curse mode, if I were to guess, but we'll see if curse mode has anything interesting going for it as well. I dare you to always draft a red room when one is drawn. This is also probably the single worst one. I think this one is worse than the re-entering rooms 3 times. That is just awful. Absolutely awful. Just, you have to always pull all of the red rooms. Just like, Aquarium is the only good one that you can get, basically. And then just, oh, you get a Furnace, Dead End, good run. Archives, every single run. Wait Room all the time. Just, oh boy. Oh yeah, wait. Archives? How does that work? It doesn't even care if it was invisible due to Archives or Darkroom. Oh man. Yeah, so Darkroom is awful then? Oh man, Darkroom is bad. Because, like, you can't know. And then Archives, you basically just have to always pick the hidden one, because you have to, like, you can't know if that's a red one or not. Oh man, yeah. This is definitely a really, really bad one. What's it saying here? Secret Garden Key 8, Blessing of the Berry Picker. Perform a hidden draw under the hood before the room gets drafted. If this hidden draw draws a red room... What? Wait, what is it saying here? Like... Oh man, this sounds crazy. Like, if you try to use a Secret Garden Key or a Key 8, when you're opening the door, it's actually rolling 3 rooms, and then overriding it and picking, like, Secret Garden or Room 8 or whatever. But if there was a red room in that hidden draft that you don't even see, you just fail on the spot, that's awful. That sounds like just a bug. Yeah, that makes this one even worse. Because then Secret Garden is, like, not quite off limits, but definitely not worth risking most of the time. I mean, I guess if you're early on, you may as well. But yeah, man, that sounds bad. And yeah, never eat fruit again. Very, very easy. That's a super trivial one. Yeah, it does feel like a lot of these are kind of poorly tested. Like, they didn't really put that much thought into the dares, and like some of them are buggy, and yeah, that's a bit of a shame. It definitely feels like there could be more dares, there could be more interesting dares, there could be like room for expansion on making dare mode even more interesting, I feel, and like varied and yeah, just fresh every time you play it and whatever. Never ride elevators. This is another one that, like, I don't think is that bad. It's very rare that it comes up, and it's kind of interesting when it does come up, especially for the boiler room, having to try and, like, draft around to the other side to solve the boiler room thing. You just can't use the Chamber of Mirrors or the Foundation elevator, which is kind of the worst one here. Because, I mean, sure, you can, like, get in via the tomb or whatever, but yeah, it's definitely kind of bad to lock off the Foundation in that way, and like the basements, like sure, yeah, you can get the power hammer, I suppose, but yeah, this one would be sort of fun, in my opinion. And of course you can like maybe get the boiler room first and then get this on day 3 or 4 and then you don't have to worry about it, basically. This is another trivial one. Never draft a room facing south. Honestly, sounds easy enough. Wouldn't really be a big problem. This one I do think is kind of bad. Just end the day with at least 1 gem, because like you don't really, it's the same with this one, end each day with 0 keys, gems, and coins. You don't always have control over that, and it would just be very frustrating when you've like accomplished something amazing, but oh, you have like 1 coin and you've already tossed it into the fountain and you don't have a chapel, so screw you, you just can't do anything. So yeah, that definitely would be a bit of a frustrating one, and this one as well. Like, you can't always get rid of every gem evenly, and if you do get rid of them all, then maybe you can't draft that other gem room that you wanted to draft later on and stuff. So yeah, this one's pretty bad. This one is also really bad, I would say, that you just have to draft 6 different colors of rooms every single day, and there's like 1 color you can skip, which is probably Black Prince. But of course, yeah, okay, aquarium is cool though. You would definitely want to try and get like a chamber of mirrors or something to see if you can get an aquarium or 2, but I guess the chances of that are pretty low. But also the experiment to add more aquariums to your pool is just like good for this one. Just draft a single aquarium and then this is trivialized. So I guess that's kind of an interesting like play. Never exit the house from the entrance hall. It's kind of annoying. It's interesting because I even tested this one because I got it when I was testing trying to get the first stair, and I did draft a garage and went out and just went in again. And yeah, you can enter the house from the entrance hall, you just can't leave from the entrance hall doors. So yeah, I mean, I would put this one up there. This is definitely a pretty bad one. Wouldn't really want it if I was actually trying to do a run, because it just sounds kind of annoying, but it's like, it's maybe not super bad, just kind of annoying, especially assuming you've already like unlocked the west path and you've unlocked the apple orchard before you get this, then you're probably fine, I guess. And then finally, I dare you never to have more than 2 special items in your inventory. This is another quite bad one, because yeah, like they even mention, you might get a special item from a dig spot, which would just fail you like pretty much instantly, and you cannot ever craft a power hammer or like a jackhammer or anything like that. So that closes off that entire route of doing power hammer stuff to get to the north lever and whatever. So this one sounds pretty bad. Definitely wouldn't want that. But yeah, there's some interesting ones. Again, I definitely feel like they could have been more creative with some of these, but some of them are pretty interesting and fun. But yeah, so I'm gonna continue not here. I have a little quick thing that I just prepared. Was it really only 2 minutes? So yeah, you'll see we have a couple mods enabled now. There is a mod that apparently just like re-enables a dev mode that is already in the game. It just like, yeah, this UI, there's like, this is not the mod, it just like removes the thing, the flag or whatever that happens when you start up the game to disable this dev mode. So yeah, you can do a lot of fun stuff here, like you can speed up the game so you run a lot faster, though it's only you, it's not actually the game. I have a different mod for that, because yeah, doing this and calling it a day, going to the next day, checking the dare, calling it a day again, it takes so long with all of these animations, like hours. Oh my god, it was so frustrating. So I did get a different mod that can oh, that's decrease. How did I increase again? Yeah, here. I have a different mod that can just like increase the overall game speed up to even like 10 times, and that includes like all animations and menus and all of that stuff. So that was pretty invaluable for testing this out. So yeah, if we check the dares, I have these ones: never enter more than 3 times, always make 1 purchase, whatever, and then I dare you to spend 30 seconds each day in the lavatory without leaving. And something that is interesting about the dev mode thing is that we can just use floor plan selection and just, I want a lavatory, floor plan requested. And now I just will get a lavatory here, and we can just pick it. Yeah. This is the reason I wanted to see this. Because it just turns out the lights... I didn't even know there was, like, spooky ambience in it as well. I wish the door closed as well. That would have been awesome if they just closed you in here and, like, made it completely dark. But I guess, like, then you would know when the time is up. So it's just to, like, creep you out a little bit. Oh man, they should have done something where, like, someone would appear in the mirror as well. Like, not always, but just maybe 1 in, like, 10 times you do this. They would just, like, flash an image of Herbert with a Cinca camera taking the selfie or something. Or maybe the like, light goes out and then this, like, curtain is drawn instead. Nothing more than that, just, like, the curtain is just drawn now until you leave and the lamps go on again. Yeah. You just have to stay here for at least 30 seconds. And the lamps remain off. Yeah, the black cat is watching. And the music eventually fades out. Yeah. If I go in and out again, it's fine. Okay, so let me just reset day. Because I just want to see what happens if we just leave again. So yeah, I can just, like, do this. It just goes much faster. Love that. Yeah. For some test things that I did in my main save, I am kind of thinking, man, I wish I had this, like... It's called the ADHD mod, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, I wouldn't really recommend playing with it, like, generally, but for testing purposes and just, like, resetting days for some reason, oh my god, this is so nice to just, like, speed up everything. Yeah. And then another thing with this, the dev mode thing is you have R to redraw floor plan, so you can just redraw, and it's instant. There's no animation, so you can just, like, reroll as quickly as you want. So, oh my god, this would be so nice to have when I was doing all of those, like, annoying rerolls constantly for specific rooms and whatever else. So yeah, wish I had that. Yeah, why is this the only there that has a visual effect? Yeah, exactly. I would have loved more of these, because this one is, like, fun. Oh, wrong way. Even though, gameplay-wise, it's kind of tedious that you have to, like... Oh? Interesting, I was wondering that. Gameplay-wise, it's not super interesting. Just sit in the lavatory for 30 seconds. I sped up the game. You think that was 30 seconds? Okay, I'll try it again. I was just gonna say I think it doesn't fail you right away. It might be one that, like, only fails you when you call it a day if you haven't sat there for 30 seconds. Well, it wasn't 10 times. I was on, like, 3 times, 4 times, or something. Yeah, I don't think I was in there for 30 seconds, so let's see. Yeah, exactly. It just, like... Oh! Never mind. I guess I was in there for 30 seconds.
Goodbye.
Okay, well, that's kind of more sad. I wish it was, like, not in one go, just, like, an invisible counter that just checked how long you've been in there. Because, yeah, you shouldn't... It doesn't even say... Well, it does say without leaving, I guess.
Just like defeat.
I mean, it doesn't say you can't leave... I don't know, it's definitely... Yeah, it's better to immediately fail, but... Yeah, because then otherwise you wouldn't even know if you failed or not. Yeah, that's true. But, like, yeah, just grammatically, it doesn't actually say that that is how it should go. Because it could just be like, oh, well, you haven't accomplished it now, so now you have to check it again and go in and sit for 30 seconds again, and then leave to confirm that, like, you've actually done it. Yeah, none of the text explain anything ever. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, okay, that was all the stuff we wanted to do in Dare mode. So now it's finally time for Curse mode. Oh, yeah, let's just remove that. Oh. And I'll remove this as well. I didn't realize you also get like a randomized little logo. So here it's like, if I pick this, I would have the trunks as my dare mode profile. If I like go in again. This is very laggy for some reason, this UI. I'm not sure why. Yeah, like now Bequest would have the wind-up key, this would have this one. Before I do that, let me just disable these mods, because yeah. I don't know if I should keep the ADHD thing on if we want to speed something up. Just if it's like being boring, I guess I won't use it like normally, but I'll turn off the dev mode thing at least. And the simple day reset, I suppose we don't need. Don't think we need that. I'll keep the simple day reset, but just remove the dev mod thing. Yeah, it's an easy way, exactly, to officially never have bugs. It's just like, oh well, the wording is just supposed to be interpreted this way. Actually, that's just how it works. You seem to have a lot of vitriol for dare mode, Lorgon. I don't think I hate it quite as much as you. Am I right in assuming you actually enjoyed curse mode? Because I haven't seen what you did in curse mode, but like I feel like I saw you stream it at some point, and I don't know. I have the impression that you enjoyed it more. Yeah, you liked it a lot. Did you like speedrun or something, curse mode? I can't remember. Yeah, this UI is just kind of laggy. Do we want the skull? Yeah, the skull is kind of cool. Guess I'll just check quickly. You speedrun Cursed Blue Tents. Oh man. Yeah, that sounds kind of insane. Yeah, or the Shrine one with the blood. Let's see if there's a different one. What is that? Who is that? Is that one of the, like, Blackbridge dudes? The only one. You're the only speedrunner for curse mode. Oh my god. Curse mode, blue tents. Jesus, 8 hours in one go? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be competing in that category. Oh my god, it was 20 hours before? Jesus Christ, yeah. That sounds insane. Okay, I'll take the skull. That was without a curse day 1? What does that mean? Like you get 1 day without curse mode, but like how does that happen? Yeah, I'll skip this. Whoa, that's cool. Didn't realize there was like visual differences. Oh yeah, not doing room 46 on day 1. Cursed, yeah, that sounds awful. Wow, so there's like different lighting in kind of the entire game here. And yeah, nothing says here. There's nothing like new here. Cursed, yeah. This is what I don't really enjoy. The step thing, I can live with, but man, this sounds not fun to me. Just having this permanently. I wonder if you can get a shrine while you have this and get a different buff. And yeah, okay, first order of business, I need to test this. What? Oh, I thought it didn't take a step. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Yeah, first order of business, I need to check. We might just like reset this profile. It's just what happens if we get the apple orchard. Does that actually work? I would imagine it does not. But I imagine like food and stuff does work. But not anything that like adds steps like that. I wonder if... Oh! Well, oh my god, it's burned down! Okay, that's cool. Yeah, this seems to have like way more thought put into it than dare mode, honestly. Just right off the bat. Yeah, now I'm really curious to see like other rooms, if they're also visibly different. If we roll like a shrine as the outer room, will it be like all bloody and red or something? Yeah, this is still here. The shed? Does it normally look this, like, worn down? The roof? Maybe? Yeah, fun things to test if I can get that far. Yeah, the gem holder's here. And yeah, here's where I might just want to do a little bit of this. Just, like, slightly faster, just so we can move around. That might even have been, like, too much. Yeah, why did it jump up from 1 to 2.5 in one tap? I just want, like, 50% extra or something. But yeah, I mean, this is probably a dead day right away. I'll probably just reset. Is this blood? Oh man, that should be like way darker red. That would have been amazing if it was like a blood fountain. Yeah, everything else looks more or less... What is that particle? Is it from the fire? Or was it the spirit of the dead? Yeah, the waterfall is not blood red either. The reservoir should just be a pool of blood. They should just go hog. Whole hog with all of the, like, curse visuals. Yeah, alright, well, I'm just gonna reset the day, and we're not gonna go outside. But yeah, I don't even know, like, any kind of strat for this at all. I don't know, like, what I should try to accomplish. Because, yeah, then we can't do the orchard. Steps are a problem, but so is everything, because my resources are just gonna be, like, destroyed at all times. So, man, I don't know, like... a good way to do this. Oh, we're still, like, sped up. Kind of too much. Yeah, so what is it? You lose a step for this, and you lose a key for this? Or something? Gotta check that again. Gem for green rooms. Yeah, 1 step for bedrooms. Key for hallways. 1 coin for shops. That's not too bad. These are the main bad ones, and then red rooms. Just avoid red rooms if I can. Guess that's fine to take. Yeah, that still does work. Yeah, everything is like mood lighting. That's cool. Maybe that's the reason Lady Epson could never sleep. It's just like there was always full bright lighting in every room. She just needed to play curse mode. Yes, sir. Like, any point to even taking a key, I feel? If I take a key now, then I can't draft any hallways. So there's kind of no point even taking a key yet until we sort of need it? I don't know, it's very strange. That would probably be quite good to get early on. Yeah, sure. Is there any point going in? What is that? Is that something is that a banana? I think that's a banana. Yeah. It doesn't look too different, just kind of like a minor lighting change. I guess we'll keep going here. Oh, thanks for the sub. Jensane? Jensane? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Whoa, this looks cool. Like, much more desaturated. Can't do the lab, sadly. Yeah, again, I'm not really sure what I'm even looking for. Just day 1 stuff, I suppose. Like, yeah, garage would have been good. Oh well. I kind of needed that gem. So now hallways are basically off limits. Guess I'll take the storeroom as well. Oh, like Jan Sign, I guess? Jan is first name? How's the run going so far? I have no idea. Because I don't really know what's going on in curse mode. I mean, I have some steps, so that's good. But yeah. It's gonna be hard to know, like, what to focus on. Yeah, this would lose me 1 coin. Probably not worth it. But this might lose me all of my pathways. Yeah, no thanks. So it has to be the kitchen, sadly. Not really the room I wanted, but I mean, I guess it's steps. Yeah, why not? May as well. Okay, that's probably worth doing, and just call it a day for today. It certainly is no day 1 speedrun. But yeah, we may as well just do the utility closet. Just get something out of this. Oh god. Every single time. There we go. Yeah, this makes me just think that their mode should have had other, like, visual differences and little fun things as well. Yeah, that's some permanent progress. It's something, at least. But yeah, I guess we just call it a day. Since we can't do the orchard, there's no reason to go there. I mean, I guess I may as well go there just in case we want the chess thing. I very much doubt we'll get that going, but yeah, I have the steps. Why not? And this is where I do this again. Just for outdoors areas. Yeah, hovel is kind of a bad one, so I wouldn't really want to draft a hovel. Unless, I guess, like, I've already done a schoolhouse and it's the last one, and like, oh, I may as well just throw away a run just to get the hovel valve going. Yeah, the game speed thing is just a mod. It's just called the ADHD mod. It's just from Nexus Mods, because, yeah, sometimes things are just way too slow in this game, so just being able to speed up the overall game speed is quite nice, and we can just zip around. But yeah, it is cheating. Definitely gonna try and, like, not use it for important things. Like, during the actual game, I'll just be on 1 times, but yeah, when we're just, like, walking super slow. Yeah, even stuff like this. Like, I can speed this up, and this takes less time. Like, the loading of just, like, loading the loading screen still takes the same time, but everything in between, the, like, super slow fade-ins, fade-outs, and this stuff just, like, goes a lot faster, and oh my god. This is, like, how the game should be. I think it goes to show that, like, the dev mode that they themselves have and disabled for players has a way to increase and decrease the speed of the game. It's like, that speaks for itself. They knew the game was slow as shit, so even for, like, testing for the devs, they wanted to have a way to speed it up. Yeah, this would have been a nice feature to get, like, as an built-in cheat mode kind of thing. Yeah, do we want steps early on? Sure, I guess. Yeah, it does increase the clock as well. So, like, yeah, if you speed up to 2 times speed or something, and you're trying to do the, like, day 1 speed run, like beat the game under an hour, then you only have half an hour of like real time to do it. Yeah, that's kind of useless now. Do I care more about gems? I guess since like I haven't drafted any hallways, it's better to get some gems first. And then we get hallways like at kind of the like this area instead. Or like I tried to get hallways here and get keys in this area or something when I start needing them. And then we start avoiding hallways. Yeah, there was like a hotfix for the game, but nothing was really added. It was just like fixing a speedrun soft lock or something, which is cool, at least. Wait, I'm in the parlor? This box is empty. Yeah. Man, I hope in curse mode, the funeral parlor looks even more metal. Well, kind of have to take the Nook here. I mean, I have no money to lose, so I could take this, but I'm probably not going to gain much money, so feels a bit wasted. I could leave it here, but like chances are I'm not going to be able to come back. Or I could spend it on this trunk. Well, has to be that. That's not great. Yeah, I guess we're only on rank 1 and 2 yet, so sure. And yeah, I'm also using a different mod called Faster Prince, which just makes a bunch of stuff a little quicker. Like the splash screen when starting the game, and just generally the walking speed is slightly increased. I guess we can get this. Yeah, just get that. Watch out for the flashbang, the cutscene. Ow. Now, what else is it? Faster Prince even speeds up? The terminals is a big one, but does it speed up here? It didn't in dare mode, it was like broken, so it might not actually work here either. I mean, this is faster for sure, but the login was slow. Yeah, this still takes a while. And is there even any point to doing anything here? I don't know why I logged in. We don't have RTA. Special orders. It would be either a shovel or a sledgehammer, I suppose. Sledgehammer would need a lot more with the workshop and all of that. Shovel, we can get some stuff right away, I suppose. Well, have to waste another gem. And now we might start seeing locked doors, right? Yeah, can't get that. Probably just that. Also very moody. The hardest thing about this is finding where the numbers are, because I have no idea what kind of like order a dartboard is in. Why is this one so long the first time? I don't think that's super useful, because there's no way I'm getting to room 46 like immediately in one run. This is kind of bad, but maybe I take it anyway. Like, I only really lose a gem. Yeah, exactly. 20 is at the top. That's the only one I know. This does give me 2 doors. At the cost of a gem and 1 coin. And 2 coins. And steps. Whatever, but yeah. It's not the worst situation for it. Could still take that, because I don't have a key, but I don't know if I should take this in case this is locked. Nursery would be nice to get, but not really at the cost of closing off all the pathways. I could take this on the off chance I get the garage coming out. It would be good. I guess let's gamble on that. Well, so much for gambling. Yeah, you don't get any allowance at the start of the game. Freezer doesn't really do much for me, but I guess I would have some gems tomorrow. But I guess it's better to just, I don't know, maybe even go for this so I have more options. I just need a key. A key or two. But I could get like a storeroom going here as well. But then I'm gambling fully on that. I know the steps are a problem. Yeah. Let's take the storeroom. Guess I'll check what this is first. Oh god, the steps from the gymnasium as well, yeah. Guess I can't really even, like, take anything here. Do I have enough steps? I don't think so. Like, even if I do get the garage, I don't have enough steps to go in here, yeah. So I would need something that gives me steps here, like a kitchen, but then I don't have money for the kitchen, so... It's probably done. Yep, even more so now. Yeah, there's a pantry, but it's going the wrong way. And, like, I can't go do anything with the utility, so... Yeah, this is definitely not working out. And this doesn't really do anything for me. Like, I get the steps right away, but then I lose a step as well. Darkroom, but yeah, then I lose steps again, and I can't, like, I don't know, what would the darkroom even do? It's just the, apple orchard thing. I guess just to see it, basically. We could just do that. But yeah, I won't be able to turn on the lights, sadly. You forgot how hard it is in the beginning. I mean, this is unusually hard, because we are permanently cursed. We lose all of this stuff whenever you draft anything. So it's just really bad news. Like, very resource-starved. Yeah, so if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, I would just die immediately. But I guess it doesn't really look different. Whatever this is, 2 gems. Oh, I was hoping for like an office or something. Yeah, 30? Just 0 means nothing, so it's worth 3, right? I'm surprised that's not locked. Alright, I'll just flush this run into the toilet. So again, I could just, like, at this point, just speed it up a little bit, just for these animations. It's like menus that are actually responsive and quick in this game. These are all kind of good. I guess just see if we get, like, I don't know, a shovel or something. Can you even get a shovel in a closet? You can get a metal detector. I think I've seen a sledgehammer too, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure about shovel. This This is good to start, but then we really, like, limit ourselves. And losing this key immediately sucks as well. Don't love that. I wonder if stars are even worth collecting. We get the planetarium as well, but does that really do that much for me? Like, I guess it is technically something. It's progress, you know, getting one floor plan. I guess I'll do it. Oh, you have found a shovel in a closet, but only once. I hope all the stars are like blood red. Again. Thanks. There we go. Oh, too much. Yeah, like, oh man, some things are just so slow in this game. Hooray. Okay, that's that. I do want to go to the parlor, so I guess we take this now, even though I'm just limiting myself with the pathways a lot. The gems are on the floor. Yeah. Courtyard isn't too bad because I have a decent amount of gems. And I don't really want either of these. So yeah. I guess 2 gems for a courtyard. That's the worst room in the game. I guess it has to be a storeroom. I guess we have to go in first. Keep getting this when I can't take it. And this as well. So either it's this or we have to re-roll. But do I want to re-roll at this point? This doesn't really do anything for me. I think I do just re-roll. Yeah, not great. Do I give up my last key for this? Maybe. We just had a locked door, so surely these won't be locked. We can get a gem out of this as well. Might be kind of worth it. That looks cool. How about this goes faster? Thank you. Oh god, what was it again? 1604? 1504. There we go, yeah. Okay, no, it's too fast again. I need, like, hotkeys for specific game speeds. It's like, okay, now I want to go 4, now I want to go 1. Because I almost never want to go in between. It's tax day in the US. Well, sadly, I'm not too well versed in US taxation. Like, this is good, but only if we can get to the garage, and at this point, it's not looking likely. I don't know if it's even worth it. This would have a trunk, but we can't unlock it anyway. And the vault on its own doesn't really do anything. There's nothing I really need the money for. Yeah, I don't know. Crafting studio? That could technically do something. Like, one of the things, we can't open up another safe. Wait, no, because I need the magnifying glass. But, like, and the safe doesn't even have anything anyway, so it doesn't matter. But we can just add a floor plan, which might be good, but I don't know if any of the, like, found floor plans or studio editions are particularly worth having in curse mode. This would just refund the gem. I mean, we would still lose one, but wouldn't be terrible. Did I have a shovel? I don't, no. Let's see what's in the drafting studio. Kennel is nice. Kennel might be very good if we're losing keys all the time. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the rest here doesn't matter as far as I know. Uh-huh. Guess I'll just unlock that right away. Oops, what did I do? Yeah, don't you know, like, what? Huh? What happened? Oh, because I didn't hit enter between, I thought I was doing, like, 8 digits, yeah. Okay, who doesn't celebrate Christmas during the 15th month? I would like that, but I mean, I don't have the utility closet at this point. But I mean, it's like better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's a little too late. Steps are a problem. Utility right here? Nope. I guess that's fine. Just get some stars. Sure. And let's see if we get anything here. The pool. Yeah, no. Sure. Yep, that's that day. Definitely not accomplishing much right now. I don't know if it's worth it to take this early, because then you might just lose all the resources. You might want to, like, save it for the mid-ranks. Oh, do I take this early just to hope? It would be something permanent to go for, if I can just get into a garage. Surely we won't need a key card. Oh, and yeah, I've done this, yeah. Not great. I don't really want to have only this path, so I guess corridor it has to be. Oh god, okay. Box next to this box contains gems. Both boxes, so that's false. And this is false, so this one must be true. So it's here. Yeah. Conference room. Does that do much for me? Might just save the conference room since I don't have keys right now. I might just take that. Just hoping for another garage. If I take this, I have to go into it to get the star, right? Which is kinda not worth it, but at the same time... I'll just take this and leave it. Garage. There it is. Okay. That's some more permanent progress, at least. Don't have car keys today, no. And speed boost. So I could just take the hovel because we're not doing much else today, and it would just be a way to get the flame. Yeah. Cursor. There we go. Why not? And we just need the schoolhouse. I'll let you go quicker. I know there can be items in here too, but I don't remember, like, the spawn points for them. Alright. Last step. There we go. Rip that music. Out of curiosity, how many days did it take you to do the 8-hour curse mode speedrun? Or, like, curse mode blue tents? What does that even entail? Is it like you get every single blue tents note? Or is it just getting 2 blue tents? Like buying it? Just buying it. And then, like, as soon as you buy it, it's just time. You don't have to, like, finish the day or anything. 85 days or something, yeah. It sounds interesting to watch if I have 8 hours to kill at some point. Yeah, 8 trophies, yeah. And then 400 money, yeah, while cursed. Yeah, it sounds pretty insane. This is a good time to pick this. Guess I have to go this way, because I want my gems here. True statement. Statement. Okay. If this is true, then this would be true as well, and this would be false, and it's in here. And I mean, that checks out, I think. Yeah. Could easily shave off another hour or two with a day 1 curse run at the start. But day 1 curse is like 1 in a million, yeah? Yeah, just get to grinding. What are you waiting for? Sounds so much fun. Well, I guess this is the only way to continue unless we go here. I mean, I could go here and then snake down this way. Yeah, day 1 curse mode is apparently possible. Just beating the game, getting to room 46 in 1 day on curse mode. That sounds insane. I actually kind of want to see that. Like, that would be interesting to watch, to see, like, what do you need to have happen for that? And, like, what do they go for? I'm just gonna take that, just for the path. But maybe I go down here? I don't know. It's like a waste of steps, I suppose. But we could get, like, a bedroom or something. Yeah, you have to have a pretty cursed brain to think of doing that. a different speedrun leaderboard. There's 7 people mentally unwell enough to do curse mode day 1. Good lord. 12 minutes! Yeah, okay, I might have to watch one of those. I mean, if they make use of, like, out-of-bounds stuff and whatever, that's a different story as well. We'll just take this for the steps. Oh, it is glitchless? Yeah, that makes it pretty impressive. I mean, not that, like, doing out-of-bounds stuff isn't impressive either. That still is, like, a different ball game. Can't do anything here. The shovel would be nice. I could even do that. I don't know if that's worth it, just taking the walk-in closet. Because, like, that's pretty likely to have some coins. And then just buy the shovel and just get the conservatory and the microchip. Just so that they're there. Both curse percent and dare percent are glitchless, yeah. I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna take whatever permanent progression I can get. So, I think it's pretty likely that there's coins in here. There are no coins in here. Great! Coin purse, yeah. Do you got any coins in there? Well, so much for that. Yeah. Alright. Let's put one in the fountain. Yeah, it definitely feels like there's going to be a lot of days where you just don't do anything in curse mode. Just, nothing happened. Alright. Go next. Isn't this so slow? Don't we all have ADHD? Especially now that we've seen the greener grass. We know how good it could be. You like get out of jail challenges, yeah? Like starting heavily on the back foot. Let's start with that. I wonder if in curse mode it actually is worth it to take the 3 apples in the boudoir instead of the 2 rerolls. Like, rerolls are so good, though. It probably isn't worth it. But there's an argument that can be made. Yeah, I've seen some, like, no-jumping Minecraft challenge. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, like, how you have to get insanely creative. I mean, the pool could be decent enough. The question is, if I do get the pump room, do I want to just lower the reservoir by 1, or do I want to lower the fountain? Does anyone have, like, input on that? Like, what is the better way to go about it? Is it better to just assume that you'll get, like, a tomb or something and then take the boat across? Or is it better to first try and get the fountain unlocked? I'm leaving the gem over here, which is a bit of a problem. You usually do reservoir, yeah. Nursery is good, but it is my last gem. But I do kind of need those steps. And there's another gem. If I take this, I bet I'm gonna get a garage. And like, do I want that right now? Or I just take the guest bedroom to just stock up on steps. We have 3 more paths to go. I think I'll do that. I don't want to go down here as well, but I suppose this is good for now. We still haven't opened the trunk here, so I could do that. Sure. Wait, what? I drafted that? I didn't think I drafted the bedroom until now. Is it only on day 1 specifically that the first bedroom has a trunk? I thought it was like the first one you draft. Yeah, it's just scripted day 1, I see. Well, too bad. Yeah, sledgehammer. Okay, microchip, that is. Why not? Bunk room. That's a lot of dead ends. Yeah, progress. Breaking furniture. Forcing Anne Babbage to clean up. That's the best kind of progress. I feel like if I take this, it's not really gonna make it less likely that I bottom out. But I mean, I guess I don't really need steps. It's just this could have like 2 keys or 2 gems or something, but I guess that's better. Yeah, these kind of suck. But I guess I kind of have to take them. Veranda would take 3 gems. It's kind of rough. It might have a shovel, though. Though I think like it's more likely to have a metal detector or something than a shovel. Yeah, probably not worth it. Where's that pump room? Well, has to be this if I don't want to stop. Could have taken some stars, I suppose. I'll just do enough days to get like 100 stars. That'll make things easy. Oh god. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Yeah, some of those just basic addition subtraction things, like, oh, just 13 minus 6 or whatever, just like trip me up for some reason. This doesn't really do anything. A helpful bug? Yeah, I don't mind. Some, like, general tips for curse mode or whatever, honestly. Veranda's bugged and only costs 2 gems? So, like, it costs 2 gems but doesn't remove a gem for some reason? But does that mean it's really worth drafting, like, every time? Kennel, well, I don't have a shovel. but it is kind of nice. Hi, doggies. Oh boy. Yeah, do I really spend a key here? It's kind of rough. Yeah, I think I've heard ADV, always draft veranda. Yeah, I don't know if it applies in curse mode. Yeah, it leads to more items in future draft, but that means drafting more green rooms, which means fewer gems. So can you really afford to take green rooms whenever you see them? I don't know. There's nothing I want to coat check. I mean, the sledgehammer, I suppose, but I don't think I really need it. I think it might actually be better to try and, like, coat check a broken lever or battery pack or something instead. If we were to get that far. Yeah, I guess let's just take some gems. Yeah, first time rank 7. They're empty. That's false. That's false. So yeah. Yeah, so far no upgrades. Haven't even seen an upgrade disc yet. Oh boy, that's rough. Well, kinda has to be this one. Oh god. Oh god! Jesus Christ! Fuck the gymnasium. Stupid. Alright. Well, that's that day. Yeah, can't go through here. Oh well. Yeah, I don't think I'm a huge fan of curse mode. I'm sure there's like tons of strategies you can make use of and whatever, but just for like doing it casually with no real plan, I kind of just like the wild ride that Dare mode takes you on a bit more. Oh, the outer room? Yeah, maybe I could have done that. That's true. Whoops. Yeah, I assume it's not really worth it to go out and check the outer room, like at the start of curse mode runs. Like only if you need something specific. But yeah, if I do get some early steps, I should probably do it. Like this or whatever. Yeah, that might make it worth it. Yeah, I needed you yesterday. A little rough, but I mean, I guess I don't lose that much. Yeah, let's go out and check this. Like, I guess a tomb would be kind of good to get unlocked. Or again, the schoolhouse, just to get the flames going. As if that will matter. I am really curious about the shrine too, but I don't have any money. But I'm just curious about how it looks, and if you can make a donation, or if there's just like no buffs for you in curse mode. Would be kind of interesting to see. This could be good too. Trading posts as allowance, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess trading posts is probably the best one to take. Oh, I should have taken the what's it called? Microchip as well. Oh well. Oh boy. Oh, Katya. Oh, you're checking out blueprints. Yeah, you probably shouldn't. This is like mega spoilers. I am very, 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 very far into the game, doing like extra game modes and stuff like that. Yeah, this is definitely a game that is very good to go in completely blind. Oh. How do we do this one again? Just like this or something? No? No, that doesn't work. Oh, crap. Yeah, I messed up. Yeah, I don't really remember this one. Like, these are easy. This one, we kind of do need to get down here, I think. But then, what do I do after that? Yeah, I can't solve the, like, first Morajai box in the game, even though I've solved, like, hundreds of them. Yeah, time to resolve every Morajai box in the game. Maybe just that first is better? No, that doesn't make any difference. Maybe like that? Yeah, there we go. That's it. Okay. Yeah, permanent progress. We'll take what we can get. Keycard? That's not a terrible deal. What are the chances we're gonna run into keycard doors again when I ran into 2 yesterday? Right? Surely this won't come back to bite me. I have increased my allowance by infinity%. But that did take quite a few steps. Ooh, a lab? I mean, there's no way I'm getting a boiler room hooked up to it. But experiments could be cool. And who knows if there's, like, unique curse mode experiments or something. Screw it, I'll take it just because it's kind of fun. Even though this is probably not going to do much for me. There. Yeah, I'll get boiler room right here and not have the gem for it. Battery pack is interesting. Nothing new here. We do have allowance. This could happen. Allowance here, but also this would be pretty good too. Just like getting a random key, gem, or die is always good. Oh, you can't draw boiler room here? Why is that? Can it not be on rank 2 or can it not be on the edges? I'm not sure about the like drafting requirements. Oh right, because you always enter through the like specific door, whatever it is, or something. Yeah, it's like flipped. So does that mean you can draw the boiler room on the east wing, but not the west wing from the south, or something? Because it orients in the... Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. Let's go for some allowance, even though it probably won't happen. But yeah, like, I could get something that has vents and then link up to the boiler room, I suppose, but... Yeah, I'm gonna need some gems. And I don't feel like many gem rooms have vents, so yeah, vents gone already. Oh well. You have, like, no reference for any of this. I mean, that's good. Hopefully, like, most of this just goes over your head, because, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that would be mega spoilers, if you, like, understand it. More gems is good. Just drafting bedrooms is good now. Yeah, bedroom after my second, so if I draft more bedrooms now, we'll get some allowance. Let's go here first for gems. Yeah, rank 3 drafting south. Interesting, so like you could get a lab here, go all the way around, and draft a boiler room going this way. But again, chances are pretty slim. Gems are in a box with the false statements. 2 statements are false. So, all 3 statements are false. That's false. If this is true, that means this is false. It's in a true statement. And yeah, that checks out. I kind of feel like even though it costs steps, I might want to go here in case I get like a bedroom draw. But I guess we could get a bedroom going here, but I feel like it's going to link up here. And this might not work. Well, there go all my gems. Unless I want to go all the way back here, which is kind of rough. Yeah, I was going to mention Betrayal at House on the Hill. I wasn't sure if you knew about that. Because yeah, that is exactly the vibe I'm getting from Blueprints. Is like, it's as if you're playing a virtual board game like Betrayal. And yeah, the roguelike aspect is just like every day you try to draft a room, like rooms in your mansion, and you get items, you get keys, you get gems that allow you to draft other rooms. And then if you run out of things to do, you call it a day and you go to the next day, and then you start over from scratch with like nothing to your name basically, except some permanent progression and unlocks. And there's like tons of puzzles and like grand conspiracies and things like that are really, really fun to delve into and like make notes about. And you definitely want like a notebook or screenshots. Like, I have a lot of screenshots for this game. Hold on, let's see, what does it say? Oh, it doesn't say. I think I can check like in Steam. I have 969 screenshots currently in this game. Yeah, gotta flex my screenshot collection. Amateur, yeah. Lorgon has played this a lot more than me. Well, I guess we take this. And they are completely unorganized as well. We're disorganized. And it's not all great, this game. There's definitely some frustrating aspects, but yeah, it's like, it's such a good game overall, and really, really fascinating and interesting, and like sucks you in so well. Yeah, like all of those screenshots are intended to be, well, not all of them. There are some I've taken for like thumbnails and whatever, but most of them are like so that I can remember stuff, and like, oh, taking notes of like a book, screenshots of a book, so I remember what this said if I need to reread it later, or like a little note I found that mentions something else, and you have to like cross-check and stuff. I also have like tons of Steam notes, which again, super spoilers, but so many different notes for ideas and things that I have to like note down about the game. So yeah, it's a game that has so much information in it, and if you like just sorting through information and all your thoughts and like trying to follow 6,000 puzzle threads at once, it is definitely a good game for you. I might just take this even though it costs the gem, because we could get more. Yeah, exactly. It's very, very reminiscent of like old adventure games. I mean, the game is heavily inspired by like the Christopher Manson Maze book, and also like Myst and things like that. It's very like evocative of that era of like puzzles and puzzle games. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna take a bedroom. Let's just get some allowance. Hooray. I have 3 coins. Oh. More bedrooms? I mean, there's a chance. Let's go for more bedrooms. Damn it, that's not a bedroom. We have one more chance. Oh my god, didn't even see that. Bedroom. No! Wait, is this gonna work? No, it's not. I'm gonna die. Yeah, too bad. If I had one more step, I could have done it. Oh, I never mind. I didn't have the gem anyway. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, you might get really overwhelmed. That's definitely, like, possible. Some people just don't click with this at all and just get frustrated. Especially if you are of the mind that, like, when you want to put your mind to something, you want to do that one thing, where like, oh, you get a puzzle clue for something, and it's like, that's what I want to try and do now. It's not a great game for that. I've seen a lot of people like stumble at the start because of that type of mindset. You need to like kind of just see what happens each day and yeah, note down the things that, okay, if we do run into that, I'll try this thing. But trying to like go out of your way to do one thing at a time is pretty bad for this game. Yeah, exactly. Like have like 3 or 4 goals in mind that you want to try and work on, and usually you can work on something. But yeah, I see a lot of people tunnel vision and then get very frustrated with the game. Also, it just has such like immaculate vibes. Just the visuals and the music and just atmosphere is really, really good in this game. Yeah, exactly. You will like rediscover rooms, you'll like find clues that refer back to other rooms, and you're like, oh my god, that was a puzzle all along, and stuff like that, and then you have to re-find that first room and make notes about it for the next time you see it and stuff like that. Yeah, it's great in that sense. I mean, do we just do it again? Guest bedroom into outer room? Just maybe I can get a shrine to see how that works. It really wants me to just start with the chapel, like, every day, huh? It's not the worst idea. Yeah, exactly. You do definitely get paranoid that everything is a clue. Like, you have no idea the lengths this community has gone to, where they're like, this must mean something! And it's probably just like random scratches on a random texture that means nothing. And there's a lot of like red herrings as well that they clearly put in to sort of deter data mining and all of that stuff. Yeah, do not look at the wood textures. Don't look at the wood textures. Yeah, I'm lying. Everything is a clue. Everything has meaning. I really don't want to put this here right now, but I also don't want to just restrict myself completely, but screw it, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that. Alright, let's see if we get a shrine, just out of curiosity. Curiosity. Yeah, you have to count, like, how many tiles there are in the entrance hall. And square that number. And divide it by 16. And all of this stuff. Yeah, there's the shrine. Okay, I just want to see. Oh my god! Yeah, okay, that kind of checks out. And I'm also gonna check if we go in, do I take a step? Yes, I do. Alright, well, I'm in the shrine. Rip God. God is dead. We killed him. Yeah, no shrine allowed. I mean, that makes sense. That's not what I expected, but I definitely thought you wouldn't be able to donate. Speaking of, sure, take a coin. Yeah, count the rocks! The rocks, how many rocks are there? Like, you joke, but that's not far off from what I did on one of them, where I was, like, convinced that I could find items to, like, excavate certain paths and whatever, and then it just turns out to be nothing. Yeah, shovel would be nice. Sledgehammer would be nice. I feel like this is not gonna amount to much this day. Oh, sure, looked inside with the free cam. I don't have the free cam mod installed because it causes issues with, like, checking terminals and whatever, unloading doors, so yeah, I disabled that one. Could take the office just to unlock another safe, even though it's not that impressive, not that, like, significant right now. But sure, why not? Oh, upgrade disc. I always forget about that. I always forget about the upgrade disc here. It's actually really good to get this. Yeah, there's like upgrade discs. This is not much of a spoiler. You get these fairly early, but this is another like really fun aspect of the game. You find these upgrade discs that just upgrade a random floor plan in your like room directory, and then you can just choose which upgrade you want based on like your playstyle. Like, oh, nursery. We can make it even better, so every time you draft a bedroom I get 8 steps. Or if you have less than 10 steps you get 20, which it sounds pretty good in curse mode where we have no steps. Or just whenever you draft a green room, you get more gems in this room. It's like a very fun system. So yeah, obviously Nurse's Station. Yeah, exactly. This game is good if you're an overthinker. And like even if you do get locked out of one puzzle, there's 100 other ones you can attempt to do. The game also does go on sale pretty often. Wasn't it on sale like right now? It's not like super cheap, but whoops, I misspelled it. No, it ended. It was on sale like just the other day, I think, for like 15 bucks or something. I think it goes on like 40 to 50% off at times. But yeah, that might still be too steep, depending on who you are. And how many other games you have to play. Yeah, payroll, I mean, we may as well, but chance of getting a maid's chamber or servant's quarters are pretty slim. Yeah, it might have been the summer sale or something. Yeah, 45% off. Yeah. I think it might be time to start taking a key or two. But then I can't really draft hallways, which is a bit of a problem. Yeah, you have money, you just have too many games to play, yeah. Oh, guess we just have to do this just for the doors. It became too real seeing like how much your Steam account is worth, yeah. I mean, yeah, I definitely have a lot of like bundle games and sale games and stuff. So even though it probably says like, oh, this is worth thousands of dollars, it's probably not as much. I mean, this would be pretty good, but then I just have one more path and no gems. Yeah, that is kind of a thing for me too. Like, I do have a lot of games to play, but there's not many games that I'm really like itching to play. Nothing that like super speaks to me. There's like a couple that I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I have many like that as well, where like I bought certain games and like I want to play them, but then yeah, you've just not played them for like a decade and then it's like you just can't make yourself play them or don't even want to play them anymore. I still want to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I played it like 2 hours and I bought it day one. That was a waste of money. I was just like, I'm totally gonna play this, and then never fucking did. And now it's been on sale for like way less. If only I was patient. Yeah, this is not great. Code check? I have nothing. Never mind. Yeah, I see you play that Dorfromantik so much. Can't take the pool. Rip another key. Yeah, this is not a great day. Not really accomplishing anything here. There goes my last key. And there goes the run. Oh well. Yeah, streaming gives you an excuse to, like, go through your backlog. Well, that's that. Yeah, I kind of need something like that too. Usually if I'm, like, watching something, like someone's streaming or whatever, I just have to, like, have something easy, like, brain dead on the side to just, like, play on at the same time. This code check sure wants me to use it. Again, it almost feels like a waste to take a Nook early on, because then I'm just gonna waste the key. Well, I can take this now. Yeah, the need for constant overstimulation. I mean, I find solace in the fact that I definitely don't think I'm as bad as the vast majority online. Yeah, this feels like a bit of a problem. Yeah, I definitely don't have, like, a plan here. I don't know, like, how to approach this. Not in the white or the blue box. Both? Okay, that's false. Both false. So it's this. White or blue. Do we go and get the key or just ignore it? I guess I'll just ignore it. If we get, like, a nurse's station, then maybe I can, like, go and fetch it later when I actually need it. Not great. But what are you gonna do? Sure is chapeling a lot. It's like this is the West Wing. I just get nothing going left. And this doesn't do much. Yeah, very holy house. But we have to keep paying the fucking tithe every single time. So I kinda hate God. I prefer the Shrine Guy much more, but Shrine Guy is dead. Yeah, I don't think we want archives. Not unless I could get a shovel first. I just like to imagine those sentences now for someone that doesn't know the game. Like, what are you talking about? I don't want archives unless we get a shovel. Like, what does that mean? I guess just go in here. And the best thing is it's not even a spoiler, because you wouldn't know what the hell it's... like, what connection that has, even if you remember that in the future. Yep, we're just going all the way up. Rank B. Or file B. I guess this is worth it. But now we're gonna start running into, yep, these, and this is gonna be locked, and that's the run. I guess I can go down here, but I don't have many steps left. There's no point logging in, as far as I can tell. Yeah, so that's not happening. This is locked. Yep, of course. Do I even have the steps to get another room at this point? I need, like, a nurse's station, but if I get it here, then I can't make use of it. Okay, I take pool here, then we get nurse's station right here, and then I get pump room right above it, and everyone is happy. Oh my god. Wait, no! Zero! Go in! What? How does that work? How did that work? That works? I had no idea that worked. Okay, you can survive on 0% or zero steps. I didn't know that. Hump room. Yeah, that would be preferable. This won't let us get the pump room. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Like, honestly, like my microphone filter stuff is they're probably set up wrong, so it keeps cutting off certain words. It cuts off P's a lot. I don't think this does anything for me, really. I can't think of any specific color I would want. I guess just spare. Also, now that we have that, we could check the outer room, I suppose. If we just, like... Let's just do this again. Hit 20 steps again. Yep, Nurse's Station is definitely a very lucky first upgrade disc. Like, I can't really think of any other one you would want more in Curse mode. Trading post or just tomb? I mean, tomb we can set up, and like pull the cart, I suppose. But that's about it. I guess so? I was actually, like, just recently checking that too. For some reason, someone commented on one of my Volgar videos, and it just happened to be the same video that was, like, the first comment you left on my channel. That was fun to see. For some reason, in my head, I thought you first commented on, like, a Jotun thing, but that was, like, Jotun came after. Wait, upgrade disc? I mean, yeah, we can't get the upgrade disc. Oh, no, we can get the upgrade disc. Yeah, I'm forgetting. I always think of the like, lantern one, the torch one, not the other one. Yeah, so this is good. Yeah, +8 steps might also be a good one. Whoa, this is, like, even more moody. Like, slightly red tinted. Yeah, you might have played Jotun before me? I can't remember. Oh god, how did we start this again? Did it start with... It ended here, right? So it's this one first? We could do the other order as well, so that I don't have to see the animation for Draxus, but oh well. I think it'll probably waste more time than we save in the end. Seeing my videos has constantly been like, you've been wanting to play that, you love playing that, yeah. I mean, you just played Indica. I saw a little bit of your stream, but not much, because yeah, that's another game I do want to play. I just caught like a little bit of the start. And then I streamed some Blasphemous 2, and then you were still streaming by the time I was done with that. Let's try and peek out in the reservoir as well. See if it's like full of blood. I think I can waste a step, because we can just go back here. Yeah, too bad. It's not filled with blood. Sad times. Yeah, they definitely should have gone even harder with the, like, visual changes here, I feel. And in dare mode. Would have been cool if there were more things. Yeah, there was like a new DLC, new update, free DLC in Blasphemous 2. It's pretty good. And they fixed a lot of bugs as well. Like, Blasphemous 2 was kind of a train wreck when I played it, and they've definitely fixed a lot of the issues and stuff. I'm still not too happy about the Mea Culpa DLC. I feel like it's not really worth the price, but the free one is very good. And extremely reminiscent of Symphony of the Night, if you play that. Yeah, maybe you just don't run into bugs as much as I do. I tend to, like, break games a lot by just, like, testing their limits or whatever. Wait, did I... Yeah, got 20. Alright, what do we do now? Locker room? Like, I can kind of walk around a lot, so locker room isn't bad if we then run into a locked door. I can probably just revisit the nurse's station, pick up a key, and then go back and unlock whatever I need. So it's not bad. I feel like I'm not going to make use of this run. Like, this feels like I could probably accomplish much today, but will I? Also, poor Mina the Hollower. Oh, pump room. I should probably, like, stop playing this day. Alright, so let's do the reservoir thing then. So I just want to lower it by 1. How do we do that again? We just... oh god. I'm not entirely sure how we do this. Can't remember. You know what? Speed up the game for stupid pump room waiting around. No thanks. Okay, yeah, this works. So now reservoir into this one. And then back to kitchen. And then just back to reservoir. I could also do more, like draining the pool and filling the greenhouse. Is that worth doing? It might be. Just while we're here. Oh, right. That one doesn't go over. That's this one. No? Oh, I didn't power it. Yeah, that's probably the best we can do for right now. Can't drain the pool completely. Wait, I can. I don't know if it's even worth doing, but we can do it if I just, like, shuffle something in here. Which would be what exactly? Is it the kitchen? Wait, no, that's not gonna work. Screw it, I don't need to do this. It's not gonna matter, draining the pool. I mean, it's like some money, but I can't be asked. Hold on. Slow it down. Oh no, wrong way. I don't want it to be 10 times speed. Rumpa's room. I am a little curious about the premonitions. I assume they're just the same. But screw it, I'm taking one. Hey, buddy. I never did this in dare mode.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself...
Yeah, it would have been cool if this machine was, like, destroyed or
Alzara,
deactivated or something.
and I suspect you wish me...
I imagine this is just the first premonition again.
The image
Yeah.
is becoming clear.
A boy on a shore of white sand.
I see a boy. A boy standing.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip it then. It's just the same. And yeah, that's that. We can get the upgrade disc at least. I think you can speed up the cinematics too, yeah. It's like the mod, it's actually separate. Like apparently there's a different timescale value in the like Unity settings or whatever that has to do with the game speed, and one that has to do with the cutscene speed. It's like video playback speed, and the mod does both. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Katja. And yeah, definitely recommend this game. And if you do pick it up ever, stream it. Even though you're gonna have to stream it like 5,000 streams if you want to play it all. It's a really fun game to watch, like, other people play. Oh, I didn't put in the thing. Guest bedroom. Normally it would be the Geist bedroom, but like, it probably isn't even that worth it. Oh man, this is probably not that good of an upgrade. Does anyone have any, like, input? Is there anything here that's even useful? Like, do you just take this one just to have the steps? Or do you actually still take the rerolls? I'm assuming probably not guest bedroom. Like, this allowance will just kind of never happen, but just keeping the steps would be good. Yeah, you just do quests for steps. Yeah, Geist is okay, especially now that we have Nurse's Station, I suppose. Rerolls are very good. But, like, I imagine I'm still gonna take the boudoir rerolls instead of the apples. So then having Quest Bedroom might be nice, just for some steps. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough choice. I think let's take the steps. Hello, Dominica. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Can't do anything more today. That's that. So let's just leave it off, and yeah, that'll be it for blueprints as well. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm making progress, but it sure doesn't really feel like it in curse mode. It feels like it is very, very hard to make anything happen. And like, I dread actually doing the Room 46 stuff once we get to that point. What's this game about? I kind of just talked about it earlier in the stream. I'm sorry, but we're gonna leave it off here and switch over to a different game, so I can't really go into it right now. But basically, it's a roguelike board game type thing, puzzle game, tons of puzzles. You draft different rooms every day, and like every single new day, you have to start over from scratch. It's a very fun game, but I'm all the way at the end, so it's like mega spoilers. We're doing endgame challenges and whatever. But yeah, that's probably all I can go into right now, because yeah, I want to do a little bit of Mina the Hollower. About 200 hours? Wait, what is 200 hours? Just this game? What is this game? 200 hours? Or something? But yeah, alright. I need to go take a break, so I have some time for Mina. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see how long Curse Mode takes. I imagine it's gonna take me a lot longer than Dare Mode. Because, yeah, even though I got some bad dares, I feel like Dare Mode is a lot easier overall. We'll see. See you in a bit.